Polynomials Lesson 3, Multiplying Polynomials. Part A, Review of Distributive Law. The first example we will be using is the question 2x times 2x minus 1. First, we'll start with algetiles. Here we are multiplying or distributing the 2x across both terms 2x minus 1. This is called the distributive property. We'll place 2x on the side and 2x minus 1 on the top. Now we will multiply. There are 2 x's on the top and 2 on the sides. Since 2 times 2 equals 4 and x times x equals x squared, the answer would be 4x squared. Next, we deal with the negative 1. Since we have 2 positive x's and a negative 1, we will get the answer of negative 2x. The second method is through area models. We'll start with 2 rectangles. Place the 2x on the side since we're multiplying both terms by it. Then place 2x on one square and negative 1 on the other. Now we multiply. 2x times 2x equals 4x squared, and 2x times negative 1 equals negative 2x. Part B, Double Distributive Law using visuals. The second example we're using is the question x plus 2 times x plus 3. First, we start with algetiles. We begin by placing x plus 2 on the side and x plus 3 on the top. Now we multiply. We know x times x equals x squared, which leaves us with the 1's. We see 3 1's at the top, meaning 3 times x equals 3x. Next, we see 2 1's on the side, meaning 2 times x, which will equal 2x. Finally, we can calculate the missing blocks by multiplying 2 and 3, giving us an answer of 6. The next method is on an area diagram. This time we will be needing 4 squares as there are 4 terms. Start by placing x and 2 on the sides, then place x and 3 on the top. Now we multiply. X times x equals x squared, x times 3 equals 3x, 2 times x equals 2x, and finally 3 times 2 equals 6. Example 3. We can also display this when multiplying numbers with 2 digits. For this example, we will be using the question 16 times 24. Multiplying using an area model and double distributive model, 16 times 24 can also be written as 10 plus 6 times 20 plus 4. We start with an area model with 4 squares. Start by placing the 10 plus 6 we separated on the tops, and 20 plus 4 on the sides. Now we multiply. 10 times 20 equals 200. 10 times 4 equals 40. 6 times 20 equals 120, and 6 times 4 equals 24. Secondly, we can use the algebra model using the double distributive law. We take the first term and multiply it by the second bracket, and take the second term and multiply it by the second bracket. We can rewrite the formula as 10 times 20 plus 4 plus 6 times 20 plus 4. 10 times 20 equals 200. 10 times 4 equals 40. 6 times 20 equals 120. And 6 times 4 equals 24. The new equation becomes 200 plus 40 plus 120 plus 24. Combine the brackets to get 240 plus 144, which equals 384, the same as the area model, meaning that we are correct. Example 4. Expanding and simplifying using double distributive law and FOIL. For this question, we will be using x plus 7 times x minus 4. We can rewrite the question to simplify it by writing x times x minus 4 plus 7 times x minus 4. Now we multiply. X times x equals x squared. X times negative 4 gives us negative 4x. Now the second term. 7 times x equals 7x, and 7 times negative 4 gives us negative 28. We can rewrite this as x squared minus 4x plus 7x minus 28. Now we combine any like terms. In this case, we can combine negative 4x plus 7x, giving us x squared plus 3x minus 28 as a final answer. Now we can also solve this by using FOIL. What is FOIL? FOIL stands for first two terms, outside two terms, inside two terms, and the last two terms. The first two terms would be x times x. The outside two terms would be x times -4. The inside terms would be 7 times x, and the last terms would be 7 times -4. We can combine these and simplify them to x squared minus 4x plus 7x minus 28. Then we can combine like terms into x squared plus 3x minus 28, leaving our final answers the same. Example 5. Expand and simplify. We will be using double distributive law for this example. The question is 2m plus 5y squared. This is the same as saying 2m plus 5y times 2m plus 5y. Once we've rewritten it, we can multiply the outside term by each bracket. 2n times 2m equals 4m squared. 2m times 5y equals 10my. Then 5y times 2m equals 10my. And finally, 5y times 5y equals 25y squared. This leaves us with an answer of 4m squared plus 10my plus 10my plus 25y squared. Now we combine like terms. In this case, we can combine the two 10my's, leaving our final equation as 4m squared plus 20my plus 25y squared. For our final example, we will be expanding and simplifying. This time we will be using the FOIL method. Our question is a plus b times a minus b. Our first terms are a times a. Our outside terms are a times -b. Our inside terms are b times a. And the last two terms are b times -b. When combined, this would give us the equation a times a plus a times -b plus b times a plus b times -b. We can combine these and simplify them into the equation a squared minus ab plus ab minus b squared. Now we combine like terms. In this case, it will be the two ab's. Since one is positive and one is negative, they would cancel each other out, leaving us with a squared plus b squared as the answer. This example is called a product of sums and differences, because the only difference between the binomials is the signs between the terms. The middle terms cancel out after foiling.